Here's going to be the chart for Team. We've talked a lot about software stocks and everything, really kind of trading down. Really, the question here is, has Team bottomed? Is it put in this bottom right here around 69.70? It looks like we're actually trying to recapture the 20-day moving average. So we'll see if we're successful in doing that. Here's the news, though. Atlassian cuts 10% of its global workforce amid an AI shift and cites the change in the number of roles required. Atlassian, ticker Team, is cutting 10% of its global workforce, citing the growing influence of artificial intelligence on its business strategy and operations. On Wednesday, the Australian-American software company known for products like Jira, Trello, and Confluence announced it will eliminate about 1,600 jobs worldwide. That was reported by Business Insider. The cuts are part of a restructuring aimed at focusing on AI and enterprise growth. About 30% of the layoffs are in Australia. In a message to employees, CEO Mike Cannon-Brookes acknowledged the impact of AI on the company's staffing needs, saying, quote, "It would be disingenuous to pretend AI doesn't change the mix of skills we need or the number of roles required in certain areas. It does," end quote. And really quickly, just as an aside here, this is one of the reasons why we've been saying that, well, AI is going to remove some jobs, it's going to create others. And those that are skilled and experienced in working with AI tools to increase productivity at whatever the company is are still going to have jobs, or perhaps we're even going to see more of those. Cannon-Brookes continued saying, quote, "I know this has a huge impact on each of you, and it weighs heavily on me and Atlassian today." End quote. The restructuring also affects senior leadership. Chief Technology Officer Rajiv Rajan will step down on March 31st after nearly 4 years in the role. Atlassian plans to offer employees a minimum 16-week severance package, extended health care, and prorated bonuses. The company's aggressive AI push includes acquisitions of the browser company, maker of the Arc and DIA browsers, or DIA browsers. I'm not familiar with that one, I'm sorry. And developer intelligent platform DX, which I am familiar with, which will be integrated into products like Jira and Bitbucket. Earlier this week, Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona raised concerns about AI's effect on American workers and unveiled his AI for America roadmap to protect jobs and ensure corporations contribute fairly. He said big companies were signaling plans to shrink their workforces and emphasize solutions to put workers first while minimizing job losses and supporting retraining. Last week, Salesforce, ticker CRM, CEO Mark Benioff downplayed fears of mass AI-driven layoffs, and thousands of U.S. workers were cut that week by Morgan Stanley, Oracle, and Capital One. In the software sector, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang's comments signaled a shift from seat-based subscriptions to renting AI agents, with Gene Munster noting usage-based models would likely thrive as traditional models face pressure. So we'll see what all of this means and where some of these companies go. In the immediate term here, is Atlassian at a tradable bottom? Are we due for a bounce like we are starting to see in some other software names? And will the 10% workforce reduction end up impacting the bottom line in a positive